Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV, located out of Belton, Missouri. Well, here we are. We got all this wonderful snow. Come see us here at Belton, Missouri, Transwest. Today I'm going to show you this beautiful 2026 Veracruz made by Renegade. Pretty neat unit. This is a perfect coach to go out any time of the year because it is a 4x4. So this is going to have liquid spring suspension on it, so you can adjust the ride height on this. You can raise it, you can lower it, you can have full control over it, you can auto level with the suspension. It also has hydraulic jacks, so two different ways to level this coach. Beautiful full body paint. This is going to be on the F550 chassis. You're going to have about 12,000 pounds towing capacity, so very nice to be able to tow whatever you want. This is going to have a really nice electrical system. This is going to be our inverter bay. Next bay over, you'll see that it is equipped with a couple of the lithium batteries there, and nice little storage bay there next to it. I also want to point out, you'll notice the big U-bolts right here. So two different attach points for this door. So instead of just having one single attach point, you get two. You get a better compression all the way around this door. So it's just very nice. Got a little extra storage up here above, all nicely felt lined. So great little area for little knickknacks. Maybe break down a couple fishing poles, you can put it up in there. We've got our power cord bay right here. It's on a power reel, so push a button brings it in. You do have your surge guard protection there as well. We got fueling right here for your diesel. Solid aluminum wheels on this thing. You do have the on-demand hot water heater made by AquaGo. You do have your wet bay right here, and I like how all the valves are enclosed, so it keeps you out of this cold temperature. You can check your tank levels right here, battery level, fresh and gray and black tanks. You do got a hot water spigot right here, so if you do want to hook up a pressure sprayer, bugs come off a little easier with the hot water. Next area over is we got our sewer bay. Very easy. I like how the nozzle's already outside, so I really don't have to open this thing up until I want to actually get in there and do a little maintenance. So back here you have a one-piece rear cap. Now this part right here is going to be separate from the rest of the cap. So if for some reason you do happen to crunch this part, you don't have to replace the whole thing or get, you know, it just makes it a little bit less expensive and easier to get back on the road. Your generator exhaust is pointing straight out the back. This is kind of nice, right? Because if you've got neighbors, typically the exhaust is always pointing towards the neighbor's camp. So this keeps everybody happy, both you and the neighbors. We got an 8,000 watt Cummins Onan generator. So big powerhouse. We got a quick connect here for propane if you want to hook up a barbecuer. So very nice to be able to not have to pack a tank. It'll just feed off the one that's already onto the coach. Nice little wet bay, and you'll notice how this is all finished out, right? This is all spray lined in there, so very nicely done. Then you got your outside entertainment if you like to tailgate, maybe hang out, come out here, watch the news while you have your morning coffee. Got your JBL sound bar right there. And just above, you'll see we do got a really big awning from basically the passenger side where it ends, door, all the way back. So nice big awning. We got the furnace going right now, so you want to sit here and hang out and warm up, you can do it. So we've got a keyless entry here for the door. When you open it up, you'll see two power steps come out. Makes it a little easier for getting into the coach. Then you've got nice big storage bay right there, and those little mechanisms right there, those are going to be slide locks. So if you are going to get a little jiggy with it and get crazy, I would recommend putting those in the slides to help secure them so they're not popping out. So Nice thing about this would be like a smaller Super C, but I do like the fact that you get the ability to open up the door. So 3 ways to get into the coach: driver, passenger, and side door. You'll see all nicely done, beautifully stitched right here. Power door locks, power seats. We'll show you the leveling in there when we get inside, but a lot of nice features. The upper cap right here, you'll notice, what you will not notice is a seam right here. So that whole cap is kind of built like a boat, right? Just one piece. So less prone to leaking. So if you are going to get somewhere and there's a lot of ruggedness, that cap's going to hold out pretty good. Beautiful chrome bumper. Just an aggressive, beautiful looking front end here on this Ford 550. Well guys, that's a quick peek of what we got going on the outside. Let's head on in and get warmed up. All right guys, well, welcome to the inside of this beautiful Veracruz. So we're going to start up here in the cab. Some nice features here, like for instance this rear view mirror. I love the monitor right here so I can see what's going on here behind me. The liquid spring, super neat feature. I'm just going to go through some of these items right here. So let's just start here at home, and you're going to see we can control a lot of the different things like the ride height. We can control whether we want a normal ride, comfort ride, or sport ride. So if we want a little bit more get up and go, we'd probably go into the sport mode. If we need to get a little more clearance on the coach, we can raise. We're already in high right now. Maybe if we need to get into a lower garage or something, we can lower this whole thing. We can come through here, see where we're at as far as our pitch. We can calibrate our cornering or our leveling. We can come here and see how our batteries are doing. We can see if there's any alerts with our system. Right now there's no alerts. And then you can also come through here and let's see, we'll go to our leveling here and we can hit auto. And right now that'll put it in, it'll use the suspension to auto level the coach. So pretty nice. Now with Ford, you're going to have pretty easy, straightforward functions. You can tie your phone into it. You can hook up some apps like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You have a lot of your smart functions here, like being able to control your cruise control, your speaker. This will have active lane keeping assist, so very nice. Power mirrors, power seats, just a lot of what you would come to expect in a nice coach like this. All right, well, I'm going to swing around. I'll meet you guys there inside. All right, guys, well, here we are with this coach with the slides open. We got 2 slides on this thing, and I can tell you right now, it is freezing cold outside, but it is really warm right now. So, man, this thing heats up and just lickety split. But what's nice about this floor plan is the nice overhead bunk. So the additional sleeping that you get in this is actually quite nice, and the bunk isn't too far up, right? So you'll notice right here, you do have a 110 outlet, a USB-A and a USB-C. You do have the same outlet right there, and then you got another outlet right over here. So you're surrounded by power. I do like the skylight right here, but you know, let's just say we want to go ahead and close that off, and but it's just nice if you want to watch the stars or maybe see the mountain views. As people are sitting back here, they get a nice view as well. The kiddos, if they want, they can control all the lighting up here. So if it's time to kind of shut everything down, they can turn off all the lights of the entire coach, or we can turn the lights on by just a push of a button. This dinette right here breaks down into a bed as well. It's kind of nice. You get the nice TV here with the big sound bar. You do have all hands-free cabinetry. Now, one thing about Renegade is all their doors are more like on a ratchet system, so I can open up a little bit more, or I can open it up all the way. So you can kind of pick what you need to do with the coach, but heavy duty hardware, very, very nice hardware. These are the shaker style cabinets, and they are absolutely gorgeous. This video will not do it justice. You come in here and you see these cabinets, they are definitely next level. So one thing about Renegade, instead of like pressed plywood, these are all solid wood drawers. As a matter of fact, I'm going to switch you spots here. You'll see that beautiful dovetail construction on this thing. Just really nice, right? This is when you know you're getting into something special. These are dividers, so you can adjust that to your pots and pans. Just really nice cabinetry and drawer setup. You do have a lot of extra storage right here, so tons of storage space. Then if this counter space is not enough, which this is for this little 32 foot motorhome, this is a ton of space, right? You got a couple outlets up here, but coffee pot, toaster, blender, you got room for it all. But if that wasn't enough, this will come out. You pull this out, and then we can actually add a little extra counter space. So you got your cutting board, induction cooktop. We've got an undermounted stainless steel sink, gooseneck faucet. We've got your convection microwave oven. And I mean, for such a short coach, you are surrounded by cabinetry, by storage, by drawers. We'll open up this guy right here. This one's a little bit more narrow, but I think when we get down to the next one down, we do get the nice wide drawer down below. So a lot of nice options here in the kitchen. We do have the power recliner here, so push of a button. We'll go ahead and lay this one down, see just how far down it goes. That'll be a zero clearance couch, so you can see how it lays down. Pretty nice. And then each side of this entertainment theater seating, you will have USB ports where you can plug in a cord there to charge your phone. Nice overhead storage. Again, all hands-free. We'll go ahead and bring that down. We got the soft touch ceiling, all padded. Very nice. Sound dampening. This is already going to be equipped with Starlink, so that's always a nice feature. And then we do have Control Central right here. We go through here, we can control a lot of the things like our lights. We can come through here, turn on our generator. We can control the automatic gen start. So if you're not familiar with the AGS system, if your batteries get too low, you can say, okay, when it gets down to 12.5 volts, I want you to start. But then you can say, okay, I want you to run for a minimum of 10 minutes. Now, you know what, let's if you're going to turn on, let's run for at least 30 minutes. But no longer than 240, or you can program it down. You know, I don't want it to run for, let's say, no more than 2 hours, right? So we'll just say 120 minutes. Or I can tell it to stop once I reach 14 volts or 13.9. So you can dial in your generator to turn on automatically. So if you're out there having fun, let's say you head out to the desert and you're side by side, you meet some friends, and then you guys decide to go, let's say, to the neighboring city. You want to go gamble at a casino somewhere, but you left your coach unattended, and you're like, oh shoot, I think I left some power on. Are we going to come back to dead batteries? As long as you got your automatic gen start set up, it'll automatically start up, automatically charge your batteries, and then turn it off once it's charged, so you're just not wasting fuel. So really neat system there. We got your heating and cooling here. You got heat pumps on both the air conditioners. That's the nice thing about this, is having 2 air conditioners on this for such a short coach. That's pretty neat. And then we can control our slide from here. And then a lot of what you're seeing here, we can download an app and control a lot of these same functions right there from the convenience of our phone. We're going to have a nice little refrigerator here. And if the kitchen didn't already have enough cabinets, we got yet more cabinetry. So what's kind of nice about this is this is completely removable. You do have a hanging rod up here, so you can hang some clothes up in here. We've got some really nice big deep drawers. Again, all that dovetail construction. Just beautiful shaker style cabinetry. Just very nice. And then access to your breakers and your fuses down here. everything about this coach just has a really nice finish level to it. Now, if we come back in here to the master bedroom, we got windows that open up on both sides. You do got some solid surface that kind of matches what we had there in the kitchen. Great place for a phone, water bottle. Again, windows that open up both sides for that cross ventilation. If you need the extra window or light, you got it. We've got this nice TV up here in the corner. And then here at the foot of the bed, we do have this nice master bathroom, and you'll notice the shower itself is all one piece. There's no seams in the corner or in the base. And then you do have the nice porcelain toilet. You do have solid surface here, undermount sink, nice medicine cabinet. Well guys, that is a super quick peek of this beautiful 2026 Veracruz made by Renegade. If you guys would like to start your next adventure in this beautiful coach, give me a call. Lance, the RV guy here at Transwest out of Belton, Missouri. You can reach me at 208-290-5750. I look forward to hearing from you.